Mud Talk is sponsored by Stormy the Social Assistant, Ramba Mamba Jamba Karaoke Party Bus Experience, Many Faces Podcast Studio, Her Academy of Beauty, Makeup Medic Mobile Makeup Artist, Uniquely, Swilt Products, Fame Studios, SB Geek, and Rita Armour with Key Realty. Go ahead, scan the code, and get tapped in with Mud Talk.
Yo, what's good, man? We back with Mud Talk, man. It's your boy Red. I got Miss Amy on the ride of me. And we got two very, very talented, very special guests in the building right now. A longtime friend of mine, over 20 plus years. Been knowing this man since we've been doing music since Jits in the neighborhood. I knew from the start he was going to be a great guy, a great entrepreneur, a great ownership person. So go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? My name is Michael Allen Jr., and I'm one of the co-owners of Paid to Made Cleaning and the Six Figure Cleaning Academy. Thank you guys for having me.
Definitely.
Absolutely. My name is Josh. I'm the other co-owner of Paid to Made Cleaning and Six Figure Cleaning Academy as well.
So he's got three names, and you're just Josh. Is that good? He's just Josh.
Yeah. I'm just Josh.
Just Josh. All right.
On Instagram at JP Affiliated.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's what's up.
I'll just call you Josh.
So, man, how long have you guys been in the industry with this cleaning company?
So with the cleaning industry, we've been in business for about 2 years. We're going on 2 years now. We started in October of 2021, but Josh and I, we've been in the entrepreneurial realm for about probably like 10 years, man. Like we did network marketing together. That's how we actually met, was through network marketing. So we kind of rolled over our experiences, our trial and errors, our failures. We wrote it over to what we actually have right now. So, man, we've been in business within the cleaning field for 2 years, but all in all, we've been grinding and building for a decade.
So once y'all clicked together and made that relationship, it was just on from there.
I instantly knew. So, just to be real brief, I held a senior level position with a network marketing company. It was globally recognized. I was like 23. I was young. Yeah. I was making a lot of mistakes, but I was making a lot of money. But my whole passion was I need to build with some people who think like me. I need to find some leaders. Yeah. So I had a lot of people that came within my organization that I was able to build. We was all young. I had a lot of people who I thought was going to be some winners. And it was a lot that were winners. There was some people that were sayers and not doers. But when I ran into him, at one of these huge events that we had. And, before I actually met him, I was hearing about him. I kept hearing his name. He kept popping up on my phone. He was like grinding. He was doing big things. So when I finally met him and we had one conversation, I said, man, I know for a fact, me and this dude about to make a lot of money. Like I instantly knew it. And we locked in, man. We met at a coffee shop downtown Toledo. We reserved a room for like 2 hours, and it was just me and him in there. And I said, listen, you ready to make some money? Like, are you serious?
Yeah.
He was like, I'm dead serious. Are you hungry? I'm dead hungry. For 2 hours, we rented that room out. And when we walked out of that room, man, it was history.
It was on.
Can I ask? I don't know what network marketing is. What is that?
So network marketing is it's a field, that's inspired a lot of entrepreneurs. Everybody's heard of the phone company Sprint. Sprint was birthed from a network marketing company. So network marketing involves services or products. So you got the Amways, you got the Avons and things of that nature, where you have people who can actually build a career outside of what they currently do, their jobs and things of that nature, just to bring in some extra money. Some people have fun doing it. Some people are bored and they want to get involved. Some people like to network, but then you have a small, minute, few people who take it seriously and dominate.
Gotcha.
So the one that we were in was globally recognized. And Josh and I, at that time, were doing things that were so innovative that they weren't doing at that time. That's why we were able to.
Okay.
So for 2 hours, we said, man, what can we do that can be different? And when we walked out that room, we did exactly that.
So what was the struggles for you guys when you first started, when you first connected? Like, what was stopping you? What had you at a standpoint at some time, a point
Before the cleaning company, or
either before
Or overall?
What were some of the
overall?
challenges that
Just-
you guys
yeah.
faced when you were trying to
You know,
build?
I would say the first challenge that we faced that actually inspired us, that was actually our breakthrough, right? Because every problem ends up leading you to a solution,
Always.
Yeah.
right? But the first problem we had was we was dealing with no support. That's the biggest thing that everybody deals with when they start in a company or trying to
Anything.
do something.
Yeah.
So the
Anything.
support was the biggest thing that we dealt with, and for a minute we couldn't figure out how to get over that hurdle.
Mhm.
It was until, I say this all the time too, until we figured out that the people they'll always congratulate you,
They will always.
but you need to find the people that you don't know because they will compensate you.
Mhm. And so many people.
There it is.
Yeah.
Where's that bomb? We need that bomb over
Yeah,
here.
like
That's a
that.
good one.
Yeah.
They will.
They will compensate you.
Yes.
And so many people
Yeah.
are trying to get over the hurdle when you don't even need to. You can just walk right around it.
Yeah.
And so many people get discouraged. You see a lot, like people I see all the time. I want to start my own catering company, or I want to, do makeup. And when people are not like in statuses or things of that nature, they get discouraged.
Yeah.
You so excited, you want to tell your family and your friends, and the first thing they're gonna say is, "How you gonna do that?" Or, whatever. And then you think the people that's closest to you is gonna be the biggest supporters,
Right.
and then they don't. And then you just never know that. And that's
There it is.
yeah, there we go. We found it.
There it is. So that's actually really, I think, solid advice. I think the first thing people want to do, like you said, is go to the people you know.
Mhm.
And we expect so much from the people that we know
Mhm.
to support us, but they don't feel like they have to owe anything or they have to put anything into it. They're just happy for you.
Mhm.
And so how did you find the people that you don't know? How'd
That's
you
a
do that?
great question. I mean, fast forward to when we started our cleaning business in October, me and him made a decision again. I mean, this was around the time when it was COVID. So, I mean, I don't think anybody could support anybody at that time. I mean, you're trying to support your own family. You
Yeah.
locked in a house. But it's so crazy how God works, because sometimes you got to be isolated in order to really dig within yourself to see, like, what can I really do? Like, I need to make something happen. Like, my family need money and things of that nature. So, during that time, during COVID, that's when me and him started brainstorming, like bouncing ideas off each other. Like, man, we too great, man. Just be sitting here, just wondering when our job is going to call us back and things of that nature and all this. What can we do that can be as an emergency if we ever have to go through this again? The world has never been stopped like that before.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's why it was so important to really just dig in your bag within yourself. So, I mean, that's exactly what we did. And, one of the biggest obstacles that we had was nobody was really supporting us. I mean, when we opened our doors, we was literally giving away free cleaning service.
Mhm.
That's big.
Like, literally.
That's big.
Like our status and share this, and you can receive a free cleaning service of your home. And nobody did it.
How did I fucking miss
So-
that? Jesus.
So going back to what you were saying, even before we got out of network marketing, one thing I noticed is that, like we just said, friends and family wasn't supporting us. And I think if you really dig deep into that, it's a reason why, right? It's not just because they don't want to support you.
Yeah.
It's because they don't know you as that person that you are now trying to become,
Mhm.
Right.
that you're
Mhm.
trying to be. You might have been the Fazoli's worker, like we was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
They might have
The breadstick guy.
knew Josh as the breadstick guy, but they didn't
Yeah.
know Josh as, he he's trying to start this online company and this and that, you know, so they don't take you serious, right? So now what you need to do is the cutoff has to happen, right? And that's what a lot of people are scared of. They're scared to cut off their friends and family, but sometimes you need to cut off the people that are not paying your bills, right? They don't pay your bills, so you need to make new friends. So what I did, and then what Mike did as well, is we started to delete people off of Facebook, that and unfollow and make friends. I really didn't have to do it as much as he had, because he's like the mayor of Toledo. He knows he got like, he's maxed out 5K maxed out. Yeah. But I started to delete people, and I started to friend request people that I didn't know.
So you're talking about like actually deleting because I could not fit them on my Facebook. Okay.
Yeah. You don't like my posts anyway, so boom, you off. So and then I friend request somebody else, and then now that I friend request them, they don't know me.
Yeah.
So now they come to my page, and then they're seeing these posts and everything that I'm putting out into the marketplace, and they like, man, this dude is he they respect. He knows what he's talking about,
because they don't know you as Josh the breadstick guy. They know you as this guy that's got this business.
All they know, all they know is like Josh the online marketer,
businessman.
Yeah. But Josh hit it. He hit it on the nose. Like, they don't know who you're trying to be. You know, so what we started to also do was we started to attract the right people that we needed to be around to be successful. And that's the thing. So me and Josh, like, we'll walk around in the mall with suits on, and we'll be fresh. Like, we got tailored suits, and we'll walk through the mall next to people that got shorts on and sweatpants, and they'll be looking like, who's these dudes? Like, are y'all pastors? No.
I was literally just being like Jehovah's Witness.
We'll be at the gas station. We'll be fresh. We smell good. We, you know, when you change like who you are, like the moment that you change, everything around you begins to change. Like, it's all like a decision. So we'll get out the car, we feeling good, our posture is up, and then you start to attract the people. We'll be out somewhere, and then we'll end up talking to someone that owns an apartment complex that has been looking for reliable people. So,
I always say a vision without action is merely a dream.
Literally. Yeah, facts.
I always say a wish.
It could be a wish, but it's more of a dream.
A dream without an action plan is simply a wish. That's mine. But I think you hit it. It was like when you look the part, and it is so intriguing. Like, people aren't in the mall wearing suits, and not just that, but just when you're out, you're always talking. People always get on my case. I'm talking to people about everything. You know, they always laugh. I'm like, oh, I got like 5 more followers to the podcast because I was out drunk at the bar talking to people. But like, sometimes that's what you have to do. Like, you just have to go out and just, you're talking about what it is that you do.
Right.
And people that don't know you want to know you.
Literally. I learned that from my mom. Like, we were talking about Food Town. Yeah. My mom was like, when we go to a grocery store, she would literally talk to everybody. I'm like, dude, like, how do you know all these people? But my mom would just start conversation with people. Yeah. So naturally, all my life, I was seeing that. Yeah. That was like my biggest example of that. So when I'm out somewhere, I'm talking to everybody. I'm looking at, when I'm at a restaurant, I'm looking at your name tag. Hey, Julie, how you doing? Thank you for coming over here to service. I'm calling you. I'm saying your name repeatedly. Yeah. To let you know that I'm here. I notice you. I'm you know. So
most definitely. Yeah. So tell us, what cities, what states do you guys operate out of?
Absolutely. 3 states, 7 cities as it sits right now, and we're still growing them. So Toledo,
Cleveland, Columbus, Cincinnati, Dallas, Houston, and Detroit. But by the end of this year, it'll probably be like 26.
Indy coming soon.
Yeah.
How do you decide what cities you're gonna go to?
We wake up in the morning and be like, let's launch here.
Oh, you don't like throw alert?
So we was joking because I had took a trip out to Houston, right? And this was just to visit some family members, but I had Turkey Leg Hut. It's a place called Turkey Leg Hut out there. And then I came back and I was telling Mike, I took a video of the Turkey Leg Hut, you know, the Cajun mac and cheese joint. So I came back and I'm showing Mike. I'm like, man, this Turkey Leg Hut, man, you got to go check it out. He's like, man, we need to build a business down there. So like,
and I was dead ass serious. Can we cuss on here?
I mean, we've already said fuck about 25 times.
Yeah, I was dead ass serious when he must. I don't think he thought I was playing, but when he said like he went to Turkey Leg Hut. Really, my ambition was I want to go there and taste that food. But while we out here, we might as well plant our flag too.
That's exactly what we did. went out there, launched it within 24 hours.
Literally 24 hours.
Yeah.
And when we got off the plane, like that 24 hours, I have to say this, that 24 hours that we spent out there was the most productive 24 hours we have literally ever done. Like me and him both said this all the time, that we have ever had in our entire life. That 24 hours felt like a week.
I bet.
Wow.
And it wasn't like us kicking it. We were getting so much stuff done. And when we got off the plane, our phone was booming.
Yeah.
He's getting busy.
So you have paid to made and you have 6-figure, what was the
Cleaning Academy.
Can you tell us a little bit about both of those?
You tell about paid to made.
Yeah. So what paid to made. So just to be real brief, we started in October of 2021. Our first month, we generated $900. All right. Now, to some people, they'll look at that and be like, $900, that ain't nothing. But you guys have to understand the way that we did it. We made $900 off of our cleaning business without us physically having to go clean. All right. So me and Josh made a decision to start a cleaning company. And what we did was we attracted people who knew how to clean really good, but just didn't know how to attract the customers. And we attracted the customers that just could not find the professional cleaners.
Okay.
So me and him were basically like the middleman. All right. So within our first month in October, we generated $900. And that proved to us that what we thought of that we turned into action worked. So we was hyped. We was excited. The next month, we, gradually began to grow. And then I would say by October, September of 2022, so like a few months later, we literally made $53,000 in 1 month.
Wow.
So $900 to $53,000.
$900 to $53,000 in 1 month. And within our first year, we made over $250,000. All right. We served over 1,000 clients. This is before we even had all the cities that we just named. This was all from like Toledo.
That was just Toledo.
So whoever's watching this, whatever you're doing, if you believe in it, literally you will start to attract. It all start with belief. This all came, these 1,000 people, we did not know. None of our family, none of our friends, our social media friends. Like we was always on Facebook, nobody liking our statuses. They still don't, but we still getting customers every single day. So as we were building our success and people were watching it, they were hitting the DMs like, what are y'all doing? Like, so we had 2 friends named Caroline and Alexa out in Cleveland. We've known them since network marketing. So you see how networking bridge the gap. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, whatever y'all doing, we need parts. So he's like, we don't have time to really teach y'all the system because we had so much going on. But they was thirsty. Yeah. They was so thirsty. They did not let us sleep on that. So we was like, all right, what we're going to do, we're going to spend 6 weeks showing you how we were able to do what we did, but we're going to show you how to do it faster than us.
Okay.
And after we spent 6 weeks, 1 day out of 6 weeks showing them. By that 6th week, they were able to get their cleaning business open. And within their first month, how much did I say we made?
$900.
In their first month, they made over $10,000.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And when people started to see that, our inbox really started to grow. Like it was going crazy. So privately for a year, we've been showing other people how to do the same exact thing. They were just the first 2. They are actually in July, it's going to be their year mark. They are also about to make over $100,000. Like, and they probably invest like less than 10 hours a week into their business because you don't have to do much. Right. But I'm allowing him to talk about the academy.
Yeah. I mean, so that was the start of it, pretty much. I mean, he pretty much just said it all. Like, that was the start of it. They came in, the inboxes started to jump. And because of those inboxes started to jump, it was like, now you got these eyes on you, right? So you got, to me, you got a responsibility now to people. So I was like, if we got this responsibility now, because everybody got to play their position, right?
Right.
Everybody got a position to play. So if this was our position, we wanted to take it serious and we really wanted to make something out of it. So we was like, let's give it a name, and what better than a name than the 6-figure cleaning academy, because that reflected on our goal, our first goal that we set out. We set out to say, like, we was like, all right, if we could make $100K outside of our jobs, because we built this outside of our jobs. We built this while we was working. You know, I was working 12-hour shifts.
I was working at Chrysler.
Mike was working at Chrysler.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Is this when you were the breadstick man?
no, the breadstick, man. That was when I came. I was fresh out of high school. I was in high school when I was doing it.
All right.
But yeah, so we was like, let's call it 6-figure, because that was our goal. That was our initial goal. And then especially after when they're on track to hit 6 figures now, I was like, oh, I submit 6-figure cleaning academy.
Yep.
So is the next goal the 7-figure academy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look, we about to this year, we're looking at over 2 million.
Yeah, we're already on track.
Like, it's insane, you know, the amount. I don't care where you go. We found a pain point. People hate to clean.
Oh my God.
I literally hate cleaning my house. That's why it made perfect sense to invest in something that can solve a problem that commonly everybody mutually understands. Like, I hate getting off work to come home to a messy house. I wish I could just snap my finger and it'd be clean. We are that snap of the finger.
I need
Literally.
that. I
Y'all
need that
motherfuckers
snap of
hired.
the finger. I don't want to clean. I just need someone to come clean my shit.
Just paid the maid.com.
Paid the maid.com.
You know,
application.
Yeah. I mean, outside the money, you can make money literally a million ways. But the biggest thing for us was time freedom.
Oh, yeah.
Because him working at the refinery, me working at Chrysler 6 days, 7 days, never having time to spend with our kids. I got 2 kids. He has 2 kids. Do you know how hurtful it is to get picture mail of your kids at the park and you not there?
Yeah.
Or seeing, like, not being around and like daddy at work. Like, that stuff, like, as a man, like, you love to provide. But as a man, as a father, you should want to be there too.
Yeah.
Like, that's a luxury. That's a beautiful thing. So that drove us, that motivated us every single day. Like, the money is going to come. Let's focus on how we can gain our time back.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Because money is not going to motivate you. It's a beautiful thing. But if you're just doing it for the money, you're in the wrong field. You need to have a reason why that's going to make you cry. Like, you need a reason why that's like, man, I be saying it every day. Like, my phone never stops ringing. Like, man, what is she calling for? But I got to answer it.
Yeah. That's the motivation piece. You know,
it's the motivation.
I mean, like, a lot of people are looking for outside motivation. You know, that's like, I was talking to Mike about that. You know, that's that plug mentality. Like, a lot of people got to be plugged into the socket. You know, and I'm like, you need to become the socket.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, you know, I don't need jumper cables or anything put up on me to go out and be fired up to build this business.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just looking at my family is enough.
Exactly.
And that's it.
So find your why.
That been our motto. Like, that's when I knew that he was TD Jakes. I listen to him a lot. And TD Jakes talks about there's 3 types of people that you will run into in your life. Pay attention to this. This stuck with me. Confidants, constituents, and comrades. And confidants, you will be blessed if you have 2 to 3 confidants in your life. That's somebody like at your lowest point, at your very lowest, and I'm pretty sure we've been there and we will continue to go through it. At your lowest point, a confidant is somebody that's like, man, listen, we gonna get through this.
Yeah.
I knew that he was that confidant when we would wake up every Saturday morning in our early 20s, driving to Cleveland, Ohio, every Saturday morning for 3 years straight to learn from people who had the information and knowledge that we wanted to have. Our car broke down driving to Cleveland. We were stranded. People would be like, man, my car broke. We got back to Toledo. Mm-hmm. How? Because we didn't think about, we were resourceful. And a lot of people panic. And when they panic, they don't know what to do. And they really panic. It's one thing to panic, but if you panicking by yourself, you don't have no confidant to go through that. But when you got 2 confidants, how can we lose? Every day I wake up and I say, how can we lose? Yeah. How can we lose? When God allowed us to believe and to think on this level, how can we possibly lose? We're going to go through some trials and some tribulations. That's life.
That's expected.
That's expected.
It's that we in you.
But that's a luxury. Yeah. If you are going through something right now, that's a luxury. People always look at the bad side about that, but you really got to look at the good side. If you're going through something, you're growing through something.
Mm-hmm.
Don't stop. Just keep going.
People stop.
People stop.
And like, they do. And that's why you don't ever grow, because you just stop right in the growth.
But you know
growth
what?
is hard.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But do you know where the wealthiest people is right now on earth?
The
wealthiest.
Like physical location?
Physical. You can say that.
Dubai.
Where would you say?
I would say in the United States.
Where would y'all say?
In your face. Like, I would say, like, right in the city you live in, you wouldn't even know it.
Okay, what about you? What if I said y'all was all wrong? The wealthiest people, the people who had the most brilliant minds, are in the graveyard. Because so many people have died with gifts, abilities, ideas. The cures that we are looking for right now, they have died with somebody because they were so scared to bring those things out.
Never executed.
They never executed because of what he say or she say.
Or they didn't know how.
Or they didn't know how to bring them out.
Or they gave up in the middle of the
Or they never just took that time to really. But if you go to New York City right now, I guarantee you, or Philadelphia, if y'all ever been there, so many homeless people are unfortunate. But I guarantee you, if somebody threw a sandwich in that garbage can, they gonna dig in that garbage can and they don't care about what you gonna say about them. Because the only thing on their mind is, I gotta eat.
Yeah.
So people right now that are listening to this is a beautiful setting. I told y'all, this is beautiful. I love this. I'm so blessed to be here right now. I don't think y'all know I was gonna unpack my bag. I was trying to contain it. But when I unpacked my bag.
It's because I gave you the sangria.
That too.
Okay.
Yep. Absolutely.
What was in that?
But keep going, because this is good.
Listen,
we need the recipe on that.
Listen, like literally, if you going through something, grow through it. Like this is a beautiful time. Like if you just think about the opportunities that are going to come from you making a decision and a choice. Like I declared that I'm about to win today. That's all we did.
Yeah.
That's all we did. We're not doing nothing. We're not superheroes. We just made a decision. Like I love coming home to my kids. I love coming home to my family.
Yes.
I love having dinner. I didn't eat dinner at the dinner table, but I love eating dinner at the dinner table. Me and my son was together the other day. I'm off topic.
You're good. I'll get you back around. Keep going.
You good.
Me and my son was at the dinner table. I got to talk about this because I didn't even talk to you about this. And my lady and my daughter, they were somewhere. I don't know where they were. But my son and I, we sat down. I made dinner. And normally I like to sit down and watch the playoffs time. I love basketball. And I sat in the living room and I watched it. My son sat at the dinner table. He said, "Dad, can you sit next to me?" Do you know how beautiful that was?
The greatest feeling in the world.
Powerful.
That was one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard. He wanted to spend time. And kids spell love with Time.
Absolutely.
Yes.
When I got home today, my son was all in my face. And you know what we was watching? Right Hand of God. I was watching Mud Talk. And my son saw you, Big T. And he was like, I love this show. He don't even know what it is. Right Hand of God.
We love him.
And I was like, son, watch Ryan. He was like, no, I want to watch this with you.
Aww.
Right in my face.
Yeah.
That's why I get up and do what I do every day. Every single day. I don't listen. Dedication.
And you've created that.
Absolutely.
Because if you didn't create that, he wouldn't have asked you for that. He would have just said, I'm just going to sit here and he's going to sit there. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Man,
so you had 3 different people. You had confidant. There was 2 more.
Constituents.
Okay. Yeah.
Constituents are people who start off with you, but when they see another opportunity, they about to abort ship and they're going to go over to the other side. And comrades are people who only are partnering with you to mutually get a goal, like to attain a goal.
Yeah.
They don't like you. They don't like you. You see a lot of, like in the movies where you see like rivals. They're like, you know what? Let's stop all the beef right now. We got to get rid of this person right here because they affecting both our business. So currently, temporarily, we're going to partner together. But once this problem is gone, we back to war.
Yeah, my enemy is my friend.
Constituents is like, yeah, man, like, yeah, that sounds good. And then they come across another opportunity that's kind of similar, but on a bigger level. Yeah, I don't care about him. I'm gone.
Yeah.
A confidant, man, we about to build this thing all the way up.
Yeah.
We didn't see that $900. We saw 9 million.
Yeah.
That was our whole motto. We wrote it down. And that's another thing. You got to write down your goals. Write them down. Don't have them stored in your mind. You got to write this thing down. I forgot this dude right here. I literally call him my alien friend.
Wow.
My alien friend. Let me tell you why though. When I first, so I can really talk all day, but I'm not. So after I met him, when we made that decision, he invited me over to his apartment, right? So we was talking in the whole car ride, like we was in this truck, man. We was pounding some music. He had like 612s in the back, like we vibing. We get to his apartment because we was about to write down some goals or whatever. I swear, when I walked into his apartment, he had literally over 1,000 sticky notes all over the walls. It don't matter where you turn in his house, it was sticky notes. And I was reading them. It said, I'm going to win. He wrote 10,000 plus sticky notes on his walls, on the mirrors. You can't go into the bathroom without looking at sticky notes. You can't look at spoons in his kitchen without looking at a sticky note. You can't open a fridge without looking at the sticky note.
That.
You can't turn a doorknob without looking at a sticky note. You can't lift the pillow without picking up a sticky note. You can't look at the ceiling fan without looking at a sticky note. Sticky notes was falling down, literally.
Yeah.
But he said, I got to surround myself around affirmation.
Great and greatness.
I'm not looking for affirmation from other people.
Yeah.
You know what other people gonna do when you tell them they go your goals? They gonna try to steer you away.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do that. You just talking.
Or people gonna like, yeah, man, I see you doing big things, big bro. No, you don't. No, you don't.
You're not trusting the process.
Yeah. You're not trusting the process.
They try to program.
And so many people, they feel like they've been lonely for so long that they feel like they gotta have an entourage around them to feel like they winning, and that's not really what it is. And that's why they get so mixed up, and you get hearing so many different things in your ear, and those people is not really for you. Those people is not there to see you win. They there to take all your wins. But when they take all your wins and you have nothing, those people will disappear. And the people that stay and stick are the confidants.
I'm glad that you have sticky notes because I do all over my office and people make fun of me all the time.
Keep them.
But you do. I do because you have to find that self-validation. And as humans, we don't have a lot of that.
It was more of like reprogramming for me.
Yes.
Because I had to reprogram myself because you see so much stuff on the internet. You got people that you may, family members, friends that be telling you stuff and they try to put this stuff in your head and make you believe that you're a person that you really not, right? It might be how you was brought up. I just made a post on Facebook today talking about, kind of opening up about how I grew up, you know what I'm saying? So single mom raising me, no dad in the household. I was raised by the streets. I grew up around the streets, a lot of killers, drug dealers. And that was the lifestyle that I kind of envied a little bit, growing up because I looked at it that way, but over time, I started to get into books and not just like, because I already had the street smarts, but some people say book smart, but it really wasn't like book smart. I was reading books to learn from other people's failures.
That's
specific books.
That's a gem.
You know what I'm saying? Like the 4-hour work week, like reprogramming my mind that it don't take all day to get to the money. What it might take a person 1 year, you can do it. You can literally do it in 4 hours.
We did it.
And nobody that I grew up in my circle was gonna tell me that. I had to find it in a book. So a lot of people are looking for mentors. Anybody that's listening to this right now, you don't actually have to be around a person to get a mentor. You can get on YouTube University and get you a mentor. Follow all that person's, subscribe. Get on here. You hear a game. Subscribe to Mud Talk.
Subscribe right now.
You're gonna hear some gems
for the algorithm.
You know what I'm saying? So
thank you.
Open a book, 4-hour work week, 10X rule. 50 Cent. He combined with Robert Greene to make the 50th law powerful. You know what I'm saying? All these books are great things to learn from other people's mistakes, so you don't gotta go through what they did. And you're gonna learn from your own mistakes, but that's how you get ahead.
And you have to allow yourself to learn from others' mistakes.
Absolutely.
I think a lot of people feel like they have to experience it themselves. You don't have to fail yourself. Learn from other people. Be smart enough to know that their failures don't have to be your failures. And I think that a lot of people tend to want to fail themselves, try and fail,
Right.
but learn from somebody so you don't waste time failing.
Right.
Like you can learn from theirs and then
It's
make
kinda
your own
like, it's kind
mistakes.
of like the dad with the map in the car, and he's trying to read the map, and you like got the GPS right here,
Right.
You know?
That sounds like Ron. That sounds like my dad.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, that's what's up, man. I appreciate, man, all the gems y'all just dropped.
It's a lot to
Promise
unpack.
you, man.
Mhm.
It's a lot to intake. I hope.
There it is.
There we go.
I was waiting for that.
Yes, sir.
Not like
Yes,
the
sir.
whatever you were trying to do earlier. That's
Okay.
fine. That's fine.
But let me see. One more question, man. What do you guys have planned in the next 5, 10, 15 years? Like, do you have an expansion on a business?
Oh, man.
Is there something else that you guys are, contemplating about doing? Like,
Yeah, absolutely. We plan on being the largest, not black, the largest cleaning brand in the world.
okay.
Okay. A lot of people want to start, right here. I don't even use the word small business. Because why am I putting myself in a small little frame?
Yeah.
I mean, if you get a shark, right, at a baby stage, right, and you put a shark in a small fish tank, that shark will only grow to the capacity of that fish tank because that's the environment that it's in. When a shark, we know, is huge, it's big,
Right.
it's voluminous. So I don't even put that title of small business on what we are capable of. I always talk to him like, I can't wait. I'm already thinking the cities that we're going to be in, but I'm thinking of the countries that we're going to be in. When we go on vacation, I'm like, man, we about to be right here. I went to Cocoa Beach, and at Cocoa Beach, like Florida, they have a lot of like vacation stores that sell like beachfront stores. And I'm like, this store looked just like that one, and that store looked just like that one. And she's like, yeah, all 20 of them is owned by the same person.
Wow.
He is in competition with himself.
Mhm.
We don't have no competition. I love seeing people in Toledo that got cleaning brands. I'm sharing their stuff. I'm reacting with it. I'm commenting for their algorithm because I know they family and friends not. And I know that we all in the same exact chip aisle. It don't matter that I'm Lay's and you're Frito-Lay and you're Doritos. We're all gonna get cut. We're all gonna get grabbed. We don't have competition. So I'm showing love. But I understood that I don't have competition. My competition is with him. How many customers are you gonna put in today? How many am I? I bet you I do more than you. I bet you. Oh, it's on for sure.
So who usually does the most?
Just compete with each
Well,
other.
now we don't have to because we have
We
a
outsource.
system. Yeah, we outsource.
Yeah.
that.
We have a whole system. Like they see us, but we got a silent army. We got
Yeah.
people all around the world helping us build our business because we outsource. We work smarter and not harder because we don't have time. We work for time freedom.
Yeah.
We don't have that much time to give to a business. So we found a way to work on our business and not for our business.
For our work week.
For our work week.
Yes.
Oh,
So is there any motivation that you can tell the people who's wanting to start a business? Like, what motivation would you give them?
Well, I'll go ahead and go first because I know Mike gonna close it out crazy.
Yeah.
My biggest thing is don't procrastinate, man. A lot of people let the fear of failing keep them from ever getting started. Like Mike said, do it now. Now stands for no opportunity wasted. So, just do it. Just do it. And whatever it is, it's just as simple as taking that pen and putting it to the paper. That's the first thing you got to do. And then after you put that pen to that paper, you write down your first things you're going to do. You write down your goals. Say, I want to start a cleaning business. And then after that, you say, okay, this is what I got to go do. This is who I got to learn from so I can do it faster, and then I'm about to go save my money so I can put this stuff into, and just start taking actionable steps, no matter how small the steps are, That's what I would say.
Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, like he said, I mean, that's the whole thing. Believing in yourself. When people say you can't, take that as motivation to make it happen.
Yeah.
If you are, if you don't have support, you are at a great point because you can learn from that and say, how can I attract support? How can I, instead of going over this hurdle, how can I walk around it? And the biggest thing is looking at yourself in the mirror and seeing the potential you, not the current you, the potential you. If being who you are could get you everything that you've always wanted in life, you would already have it right now. You either have to change who you are or simply just change what you want. And majority of the time, people change what they want because they feel like they can't get it. You drive down Central Ave, the Central Strip, people drive past that Cadillac, Cadillac dealership, the Mercedes Benz. Yeah. Why don't you feel like you can get that? I mean, yeah, it's out of your price bracket, but what can you do to make that? If that's your dream car, what can you do to make yourself get that? I ain't gonna never have that. My mom and my dad ain't never had no Mercedes Benz, so let me just go over here to Hyundai or JD Byrider and give me a little whatever. People settle, and you cut yourself short. Yeah. When God put you on this earth to be great, like literally great, that's my belief, and nobody will ever steer me away from that because I understand what I'm here to do. It's a purpose, you know. I don't want to be on my deathbed. I'm like, man, if I just have one more day to just really do what I want. Every day that we wake up and we can get up and run, that's a blessing. Every day that you get to talk to your kids, that's a blessing. Every day that you get to you hear your kids say, I love you, that's a blessing. You're already winning. You're already winning. It's not about what you want to do. It's about what you already have. And take that and just duplicate it, manifest it. Go on that trip and get that first class seat. Get that first class luxury. Book that 5-star hotel because when you in there, oh, best believe you're gonna want it again. Don't sell yourself short. Literally, that's my motivation to people, man. I know some people on here, even for y'all. This right here, you gotta walk in here like we got. I know I heard of Earn Your Leisure and $1 million worth of game, but right here in this room, we got billions worth of game. How can we all fail when we all in here? We all got the same mindset. We're gonna win. We're gonna attract the people. And it all start with the mindset. It all start with you. So that's my motivation. I know it's gonna be people on here. You know, people comment and say what they want to say. They like and they dislike. It don't matter. It don't matter. Do what you in your heart, you know what you want to do, and do it and manifest it and be great at it. And if you fail, learn from that and win regardless. That's the winner's mentality.
Yes.
I think it was good that you said don't settle too. That's people settle.
Don't settle.
Don't settle.
Yes. Well, man, I gladly appreciate having you guys on the show, man. Once again, shout out to Paid to Made. Once again, shout out to 6 Figure Cleaning Services.
I appreciate it.
Academy.
And I hope we welcome back.
You gotta get it. It's 6 Figure Cleaning Academy. We gotta get it right if they're gonna look it up.
6 Figure Cleaning Academy.
There it is. Why'd you look at me like that?
Oh, and since we're here, we are starting our class on May 8th. So you can go to our we'll probably send you guys so you can post a link in here. But everybody on here, go to our page. You can find me at Michael Allen Jr. and on Instagram, Adidas_Mike.
JP affiliated on Instagram, Josh Porter on Facebook.
Yep. And May 8th, our doors are opening. That is week 1 for the Academy. So even if you don't like cleaning, come be a part of the Academy because you can literally do this with lawn care. We're going to show you a system and a formula that works with literally everything. So May 8th, doors open. I hope to see everybody there.
Hey, everybody that's on here right now, if y'all are watching this and want to get part of the 6 Figure Cleaning Academy, inbox us on Facebook. Say Mud Talk, so we know you was watching this.
Absolutely,
we got something for you.
Nice.
Yep. Absolutely.
Hey, question: if they're not local, if they're not in Toledo, how can they do? Like, do you guys do anything for people who aren't local?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, same thing.
Yep.
Same thing.
I mean, we got people in San Diego that wants to learn how to operate a business in Charlotte. Okay. We're gonna show them how to do that remotely. All right. So
you do remote stuff as well as
absolutely.
Man, I appreciate y'all, man.
Thank you guys for having us. I really appreciate it.
You were waiting for that for like he's over there. He's got the best smile on his face right now. He's like, I just wanted to make a clap.
Hey man, I'm truly grateful for you guys having us and being able to invest carve a little bit of time out of y'all day to have us.
Thanks for coming.
I don't know if y'all was ready for that, but
I was ready.
I was ready for y'all. I told you I was ready for y'all all day.
I'm glad. That's good.
Absolutely.
I was excited. What are you doing? Mud talk. There it is. That wasn't as festive as you normally do.
We gotta pay some bills right now.
Are we paying bills?
Yeah, we gotta pay some bills.
Okay.
Man.
Pay some bills.
We all got bills to be paid.
Mud Talk is sponsored by Stormy the Social Assistant, Ramba Mamba Jamba Karaoke Party Bus Experience, Many Faces Podcast Studio, Her Academy of Beauty, Makeup Medic Mobile Makeup Artist, Uniquely, Swilt Products, Fame Studios, SB Geek, and Rita Armour with Key Realty. Go ahead, scan the code, and get tapped in with Mud Talk.
All right, welcome back. We have a game we're going to play with our guests today.
Yes,
Miss Shay Renee, what you got?
Game this or that, where I'll give you two options. You pick either this one or that one, and let's get into it. Mm-hmm. So who both of y'all answer? We all know.
We'll just go around. We'll just do it.
All right, breakfast or no breakfast?
Breakfast.
All right,
but not big breakfast.
Yeah, not big breakfast.
No.
Breakfast.
Yes.
Yeah.
We had a conversation about that. That's like they asked if that's a white thing.
So he got a white girl question. So why don't you go ahead and get into that? And
I just always heard like white people say big breakfast.
Yeah.
Like, ooh,
like
you made big breakfast?
Let's have big breakfast. I didn't ever understand that. They just say like,
black people like, dang,
have some breakfast.
You threw down in here. You made the ham, the grits, the eggs, the bacon, the sausage. Like, I think we over elaborate.
We might say like, oh yeah, you want to wake up, put something on your stomach, or something like that. But
I honestly, when you said big breakfast, I thought all I could think about was McDonald's. Like they're like, what is it, like a number, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't say that. I just say what's for breakfast, or I'm making basically what you just said. I'm making bacon, I'm making sausage, I'm making eggs. I will. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen to my white friends and see what they say about breakfast.
Yep. Speaking of breakfast, look, like the jelly on the breakfast sandwich too.
Okay, so what you say? Hey, white girl, what's the question?
Why do white people don't put jelly on the breakfast sandwich?
Yeah, I've never heard of that in my life. That's a thing, though.
I feel like some black people don't do that either.
I don't.
Is there a specific?
I mean, sometimes, but not.
I've never even heard of that.
And even if I didn't do it, that would sound delicious because I love jelly.
I love jelly too. Don't get me wrong.
With a group of white friends, and we used to talk about breakfast, and then I was like, let's put some jelly on that. Did you get jelly? They're like, why would we get
I
jelly?
could imagine their faces. They're like, what are you saying?
Why would we get jelly?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I have jelly, but it's like on toast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, if you put anything else on there, I think that'd be a little like what kind of breakfast sandwich do you put the jelly on?
Like
sausage
toast.
Egg.
Okay, I'll try it for you.
Try it.
I'll let you know. What kind of jelly?
Strawberry. You gotta do strawberry.
Strawberry jelly. That's
What's
I had that.
What's the other name of that jelly? It's
grape.
No.
Apple butter.
Ooh.
Apple butter.
It's good.
I do like apple butter. I do like apple butter.
Fire.
I tried it. Yes.
I'll strawberry jelly on a breakfast sandwich. I will do that.
Strawberry.
Try that.
Jam. Not jelly. Not
jelly.
it's got to have chunks in it.
Yeah.
Chunky things.
I've never paid attention to the difference.
There is a difference. One, so like if you were to mash that up and make that, and that'd be jam.
You're right.
And then
you're
jelly is
right. Now I
like
can
the
see it. It's the
smooth.
texture.
So then, what's preservatives?
Like jam.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Less sugary.
So cognac or tequila?
Cognac.
The
Man,
looks that they both just gave you.
That's an everyday for us.
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
Cognac.
No.
No.
Kind.
What we've been off of? We've been off the Elijah Craig.
The bourbon.
The bourbons, like whiskeys.
Whiskey bourbon, Elijah Craig.
Woodford Reserve. Wellers.
Yeah, Wellers.
We've been trying some different stuff because like we tired of like the Hennessy and stuff. We want to try some stuff
Right.
like that's different. So, but of course, you can't go wrong with the OG Hennessy.
My favorite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or the 17.
Or the 17. Or my good friend over there. I see him tucked over there. Just all he's cuddled.
The Remy over there. Is that what you're looking at?
Yeah, he's waving. I see you.
Yeah.
Okay, wallet or money clip?
Wallet.
Yeah, wallet.
I've never had a money clip.
If you have 6 figures, you should have this is a money clip like hold more than a wallet. I feel like you should
With
strive
6
for
figures,
that.
you got a card.
I got
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't,
you
I
got
don't
Apple. You got
You don't even
everything.
need that.
Yeah, I don't even
I
need
don't
that.
carry
But
cash no more.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't know the last time I actually had physical cash.
Yeah.
I don't carry that around.
I don't either.
Okay.
And then I get mad when somebody asks me for cash because I never have it.
I don't have change for anything.
Yeah.
All right, Nintendo or Sega?
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
I ain't gonna sleep on Sega
I
though.
like
Which
them.
Nintendo though?
64.
64.
Oh,
GoldenEye.
that's how you know I'm older than you. guys.
Zelda.
Give me the original Nintendo. Give me
Yes.
like
Oh
the first,
yeah, that's
give me that
before
first
my
Nintendo.
time.
I know.
The
That's
Super
before my
Nintendo,
time.
And then I like the Switch. So
Yeah.
that's my go-to.
Because the Switch, you have the old school Nintendo like games on there, like some of them.
Yeah. The
I'm
one
not
we.
sure.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
the whole fun part.
Had the duck game. with the
Smashing in, you get
one,
frustrated.
yeah.
Like,
Uh-huh.
Mario is my favorite.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
flipping a little switch.
Spring or summer?
Ooh,
Summer.
I might have to go with spring because you get a mixture.
I don't like the rain.
I don't like to be too
There
hot.
you go.
I don't like to be too hot, but I don't like to be
Either.
too cold. It's
Okay.
like perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Summer is like hot, like you sweaty, like. I don't
Yeah.
know.
So when your birthdays?
Mine's I just turned 30 on May 3rd.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
My
I'm
son's
30.
the second. He turned 16.
Dope.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
Yep.
when's your birthday?
24th of September.
So you are Libra.
Virgo.
Yeah.
No,
Libra.
Yeah.
Libra, like by hair.
And he's a Taurus. Whew. That's a whole different topic.
Oh, hi, Greg.
Yeah. My wife a Taurus.
Okay.
My wife's a Taurus. Yeah.
All right. Physical touch or quality time?
Say it again.
Oh my God, Greg, stop. This is my best friend. I love him.
What's up, Greg?
He loves to comment. The summer. Did he say
Yeah.
summer except when the sundresses come out? That's exactly. I knew that. I love him.
I got a dress on for you today, Greg. I
What
got you.
was that question?
So the question was physical touch or quality time?
That's
It's
hard.
like-
That's a hard one.
I feel like
have
you
both?
getting the physical touch when you have
Not
quality
necessarily
time.
because we sitting in each other's presence, but we're not physically touching at all. So to me, like when I'm in a relationship, I would say my number one is physical touch.
So you like to hold
even
hands
with
to the grocery
hands,
stores?
Yeah.
That's your love language.
Yes.
Those are my top two. They're
You know what?
totally different things. Yeah.
Yes.
I
physical
lack
touch,
in that
quality time.
department.
I'm more of an acts of service.
Because it's
type
probably
guy,
not your
but
love language.
yeah,
No,
I'm-
it's not. Quality time is my love language.
You like when people do things for you. You said acts of service.
Yeah, acts of
Yeah, yeah.
service. I'm like acts of
Like if they
service.
clean your house for you.
Yeah.
Going back
That's
to
a
that.
that's a major key.
Yeah.
That's
What?
a
So what do
major
you think
key.
yours? You don't like physical touch,
No, it's not that I don't like physical touch.
but
It's
that's
just
not your love language.
Right.
Or do you like word? Like you need people to like say words of affirmation,
I like.
positive
Yeah, I
things
love
to
that.
you.
That's
Yeah.
sexy.
So that's yours.
Yeah,
That's yours.
That's sexy.
Yeah.
I would
Like-
say, but I would say like quality time if I had to choose between.
Yeah.
Do y'all like public affection?
I mean, why not? Like, I do.
I mean,
don't
physical
mind it.
touch is my number one love language, but I don't need.
Ooh.
I don't need public
That's
affection.
That's a good one.
Like-
Like private or public.
Yeah.
Affection. Like
Yeah.
if you're in front of your parents and stuff, like
Yeah.
like and your guy, like, does he kiss you in front of your like the parents and like smack your butt like or whatever? Is that like private?
I know mine does. He
Or
has
the-
no. He don't care who we're in front of. Like we can be in front of the pastor.
Okay.
There
Nah.
you go, babe.
Oh no, he okay.
So it's like
I don't
happy-
need to be smacked on my ass in front of others,
Yeah.
but I love it. I just don't need it to be in front of others.
Okay.
Or like the happy birthday, like a long happy birthday, telling them how much you appreciate them and love you privately,
Or like a post.
or a post on Facebook, letting the world know.
Oh.
Which
I would rather
That's a good one.
privately when it comes to things like that because what you appreciate me for may not be everybody's business.
Yeah.
Like we might have struggled through something together that me and you know about. Don't put that on the Facebook.
Yeah, I don't need a
Right.
post. I need to have like I would prefer like a nice like a note, a private message or something that, like a
Card.
handwritten card or
Yeah,
something like that
something like
Like
privately.
my birthday just passed. Like my girl, she didn't make no public
Yeah.
post for me, but that didn't change anything.
Right.
Because guess what? I came home to my favorite meal. My kids were
Right.
like a happy 30th birthday. That was everything to me.
Yeah.
Like, that was dope.
All right. So 2 more questions.
Okay. we elaborated a lot.
It's all right. Why are you laughing? Is this the same one you asked me on mine?
Mind your business.
Oh, it's about that's what it's about to be. I know.
Okay, so ass or titties?
Ooh.
Ass.
Okay, all right. And last question.
Wow, she's like, okay, all right, that's enough. Ass and moving on.
I love how they answer in you.
Are you an ass or a titty? What's yours?
Me? Both.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't stop.
I don't know. I can appreciate the female form in all ways.
Yes. Okay, so sex, loud or silent?
Wait, who's loud and who's silent? Just in,
Do
do you want it to be just like a quiet, like silent room, or just like a whole lot of things happening?
Prefer the affirmations.
Is eye contact?
I really like the way that you're hitting
Like
that.
eye
That's
contact.
nice.
Is that loud?
Eye contact is not loud.
No, that's silent. Like that's more intimate.
No, like intimate. Like you saying a lot with your eye contact.
Do you need to know that? Like, do you need the the moans and the like? Yes, you're getting. What did I say earlier?
That's like an asset. That's an asset.
Yeah. So which do you prefer?
Quiet eye contact, loud affirmations.
That's how it's like a bridge, and it's a bridge. I like both.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say.
What if you had to pick one?
If I had to pick
For
one,
the rest of your life, you can only have
I'll
one.
take loud. You gotta have it loud.
Loud. Okay. Yeah.
I was thinking about something. I don't even want to bring it up, but I was thinking earlier today, but I don't.
You got kids, it's silent.
You have. That's the thing. So
like,
let's pretend like they're not there.
I mean, it's like sometimes you can't control it, but
true. But like when the kids are, you do try,
Right.
and it's like it ruins all of that.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So it was just a random thought in my head today. I got a lot of random thoughts, but since this is open ground,
we are open ground.
The floor is yours.
I don't like anal. We already talked about that.
Like pastors and stuff like with their wives. Like, do they talk dirty?
Yes.
Are they allowed to talk dirty?
Okay, so I can actually answer. I can answer this. So, like, my pastor actually did talk about this, and basically, the belief, depending on the general Christian belief, is that
There's got to be a filter.
Whatever, no, but like whatever's
it's
good.
Like a line you can't.
It's a lie.
I don't know. Basically, is like anything short of like whatever's in the bedroom for the pastor and his wife is like fair game. That's basically what my pastor said.
Oh, so they get a little courtesy.
You got to think about it like this. Every saint was once a sinner. So they didn't forget how they were having sex.
But it's not a sin to have sex either.
It's not a sin.
Within the confines of a marriage, that pastor's hitting it, and he's saying
outright. If you allow a person, you just can't say what you want to say.
Yeah, you can.
You had to go through something to get where you at. They ain't forgot about that.
Whatever they need to do in order to keep that sexual relationship healthy, they got to do it. Like that's what's important.
I thought you was gonna ask the strap question.
What's that one? Ask that one too.
Oh, that's wild. I'm gonna let him ask that because it's. I don't know. I mean, I
don't understand. I don't know, and maybe we need somebody else here to answer it. I don't know, but so let's say you got like a stud, and the stud got her strap. Like, why is she loud?
Why is she moaning?
Why is she that loud?
Fellatio on a strap.
Yeah.
Wait. I'm like, wait, okay, so hold on.
She can't feel the sensation.
Basically oral pleasure.
I have an answer. But go ahead. I have got one too.
Okay, so let me understand the question. The stud is getting the oral pleasure
on a strap on.
And why?
She's not getting the oral. She has a strap.
And she's
the strap on's getting pleasured orally.
Okay, so a while back I had a friend who was stud, and I kind of learned that I guess on the other side there's something that stimulates them as well.
Okay, story. I thought it was like a mental stimulation.
So I was working with this girl, and like I said, she was a stud. And somebody came up there, and she bragging about, "Oh, I had this bad bitch last night," and she was like, "But did you feel it?" And we just all started dying laughing.
Right.
Yeah. But that's how I learned, because when she asked her that, and I'm like, "Well, what do you do, y'all?" And she told me on the other end, it is something on some of them. Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say too. I think there's some people take pleasure in pleasuring their partner.
Right. That's
very true.
We came across a post that said this. We were like, wait a second, that is right, So that's why we thought to bring it up.
I mean, like, I think if I'm going to give somebody head, I'm not getting a whole lot out of that, but I still would enjoy that because I'm giving somebody else pleasure.
I love a pleaser. Yes.
Yeah.
Mindset thing.
Yeah. And also there's something in there to stimulate some stuff.
I don't like quiet sex. I'm an overthinker.
No,
So
I gotta
thinking
know
about something totally different. Don't keep me engaged.
Listen, if you're quiet, I feel like I'm doing something wrong. I need to know that you're enjoying it.
Yes.
Like you need to moan or something.
Well, I hope I didn't offend nobody or go too deep, but that's all I have for this.
I mean, in fairness, they did just ask a question about strap-ons and pastor sex, so I think we're
we have some
past that
flavor.
point.
We want to make this one of the greatest interviews y'all ever had. And next time we're gonna top it. After that, we're gonna top it again.
I like it.
And then we're gonna go to the top of the world
I
together.
love that.
I like it. That's all you had?
That was it.
All right. Oh yeah. So we are gonna
We'll be right back after this commercial, you guys.
All right, what's good, y'all? That was a very interesting this or that.
Yeah, it was.
Hey. Very, very, very interesting. I learned a lot on the other side of that booth over there.
Yeah. Hey, and you know what? We always have to go with the Jesus and sex theme too.
Yeah, then we literally just said that we always talk about Jesus and sex on the show. So
I mean, Jesus had sex, didn't he?
No, he created it.
Boy, go read your damn Bible.
Yeah, you know what? Don't talk until you read the Bible.
Wow. No, we need you to go to church on Sunday.
I do have a theory about that. I'll tell you later though.
We can't discuss it.
I mean, I could, but it's about time.
We didn't get enough talking about Jesus and sex. It's fine. All right. Well, first of all, before we even get up out of here, we'll say shout out to Greg. Greg was commenting all throughout the show.
Oh, Greg. I didn't even see you up there, Greg. Thanks for watching.
Yes, he was all in there. Earlier he sent. So he said, "Hey," and then he said, "Oh shit, GoldenEye." Yes. So he was a huge fan of GoldenEye. He said, but Sega has Sonic. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. And what'd you call it? Comrade? What'd you call it? A comrade? Is that what you call it? That's what Greg is for me. He is my supporter.
Yes.
I love 007.
Confidant. That's right. He's my confidant.
And he said that Mike was speaking big facts and speaking truth. So absolutely, we appreciate you, Greg, for tapping in and commenting and watching. And then also he sent some emoji eyes when Shay was talking about she had a dress on today.
I thought we were talking about strap-ons.
That's not what he was talking about. But he sent some emoji eyes. So
Greg does love him a good sundress, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. So Shay, be on
the lookout. It was sundress season, so
it is.
It is definitely sundress season. It's
I've worn a couple so far.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Look at you.
As soon as it gets about 70.
You got the hoo-ha out?
No, I mean, I keep it. I'm at work. I keep it covered.
Yes. And the fact that you said hoo-ha is hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Don't say
Well, you better than me. I'm at work. At work or not, I wear that thing out.
I work with 12 to 15-year-olds. So.
Mind your business.
I mean, to each his own. It is what it is. All right.
Oh, yeah. I heard that wrong. No.
We are not doing this today.
I'm just.
All right. Well, first of all, we want to say shout out to Michael Allen Jr. and for Josh for dropping by today on Mud Talk. We greatly appreciate you guys for stopping through, dropping those gems. I learned a whole lot today.
Yeah,
definitely.
I love being able to be poured into from somebody else.
Absolutely.
So that was definitely dope. So we're gonna have a lot of clips from this show.
Yeah.
So just Michael, make sure you share our shit. Okay.
You know,
Like share our shit.
Make sure you share our shit.
And they should go and like and follow all the things that
Yes.
they had shared. So you say it one more time so we can get
So yeah, paid to made
cleaning service on Facebook.
Six Figure Cleaning Academy.
Six Figure Cleaning
If you
Academy.
go to our pages, Michael Allen Jr. or JP affiliated on Instagram, or Joshua Porter on Facebook. You'll see Six Figure everywhere.
And your Facebook's full, so don't even try.
Full.
Yeah.
Like they
I'll make
said,
room for you if you serious. I mean, I'll delete somebody in a
Yeah.
heartbeat to bring on you, whoever you are.
Well, you can delete 4 people and then add us.
I got you.
I'm definitely sending them.
Well, I'm
requests.
already added as a friend, so I ain't
Oh, so just 3. You just gotta make room for 3.
Yeah.
I got 3 more locks. I got
3 more.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we greatly appreciate you guys for tapping in with us here on Mud Talk for this amazing Cinco de Mayo. Hopefully, you learned a lot on the show today while you had your drink and your tequila and your tacos.
Yes. And like our guest said, if you can't change the people around you, change the people around you and be the change you want to see.
Yes, absolutely.
So-
and I like to say sometimes you have to go left to get right, because if you don't get right,
You gonna
just
get
might
left. Thank
So
you.
there's that.
All right.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you go and listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora Radio, and Sirius XM Radio. Also, make sure that you go onto the YouTube page, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you get tapped in with Mud Talk. And of course, you got to go on the Facebook page and like our Facebook page, because pretty soon we can be doing a raffle. We're gonna be giving away some Mud Talk shit. You know what I'm saying? And everybody wants some Mud Talk shit. Okay.
Yes.
We got
nice Mud Talk shit.
We got
Like
hoodies.
this.
Yes, we got dope ass hoodies. We got crop tops. We have
you
tote
do.
bags.
Special crops. Hey, I
Special
designed
crop
this shit.
We got mugs.
Everybody needs to show their belly sometimes. Not me, but other
Absolutely.
people.
We do not body shame. Okay, so if a big girl want to wear a crop
Yeah, I
top,
just said,
go ahead.
Sorry, what are you saying about me? I was just saying I don't want to show my body.
I wasn't saying you. We were just saying.
I wear crop tops all the time.
Tote bags.
Right.
We got mugs.
We got mugs. We have mental health t-shirts.
Yes.
Black
And
mental
any
health t-shirts.
any of the mental health gear that you buy, we donate a portion back to Black mental health in the Black community.
Yes.
Yep.
So mental health agencies or business, I won't say businesses, but resources that focus on Black mental health.
Yeah.
So we did a dope ass show called Dear Black Men.
That Greg was on.
Yes, that Greg was on. So shout out to Greg.
Hey,
So,
shout out Greg, man.
yes.
Oh, by the way, Greg, I have a T-shirt for you. I'll mail it to you one of these days.
Is it Mud Talk?
It's what it says. Black Man in Therapy.
Oh, that's
Healing in
dope.
progress.
Yes,
We
I love
talked
it.
about that journey.
Yes, yep.
Mhm.
So yeah, we did a dope ass Dear Black Men mental health show that was really awesome. You guys can go and listen to that or go watch it on YouTube. Some amazing testimonies. Greg shared his story. I shared my story, and it was just really dope to have people like Blair and Cecil and Red and everybody. We really just opened up and got some much needed healing out of that. So, and we thank Amy for supporting that because she was there as well too. So we greatly appreciate you for doing all of that. But we'll be back on in 2 weeks. I had to think about it that it's the sangria that's kicking in.
Sangria is hitting everybody.
27th, I think.
No,
it's the 19th. Yes, it's the 19th.
Okay.
And just so y'all know, y'all, we only got 2 more episodes left for the season. That's so crazy.
Of the regular season, I got some things in my mind for the summer.
Yes. Well, we always do our pregame.
Yeah, I told you I want a Mud Talk barbecue, and I want people to come. So I'm putting it out there. You hear that?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I'll bring everybody.
Yes, thank you.
Boom.
Bring everybody.
Well, there we go.
And when he say he gonna bring everybody,
I'll bring everybody.
it will literally
I love
be
that.
like the whole
I
50
believe
people.
it.
Let's do it.
Like
He just said 50 people.
Yeah, we
No,
should definitely
literally.
make that
He's bringing all
happen, 'cause
50.
Should.
with
Yeah,
the adult
literally.
games, like we did
That's what I
kickball and
said.
all
Like,
of that.
I want
as
to
an
do a
adult,
Mud Talk
like, we would have fun.
That would be
Yeah.
dope. We need to get that in the works.
Like an event. I got this.
All right. Greg said he'll probably get the shirt by Christmas.
You know what, Greg? Don't
He
judge me.
said
Okay?
by Christmas.
All right, don't judge me.
That's a great Christmas.
Right?
Hey, that'd be a
Oh.
perfect Christmas.
Don't tempt her now.
I mean, I would hope I would see you before Christmas, but
Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all for tuning in to Mud Talk. I'm Big T.
And I'm Shay Renee.
I miss Amy.
And it's your boy Red.
And you just tuned in to the dopest podcast that brings you the latest in music, news, and fashion, and the only show that keeps your ears to the streets.
While you grind in the 419.
Enjoy y'all Cinco de Mayo. Be safe. Remember, do not drink and drive. Make sure you go get that Uber, y'all. Don't do that. We don't want you to get a DUI. So make sure you are
worse.
or worse.
Yeah.
True.
Be safe.
Yes, be
And
safe.
put your
Do not-
phones down while you're driving
Yeah.
too,
That's
please.
for sure.
Definitely put your phones down.
And if you're drunk, definitely don't use your phone either, because that's
Yeah.
all bad.
Well, when they're drunk, can you use your phone?
Nope.
It's
gonna be blurry.
I definitely
you gonna be squinting with that one eye. Like.
I don't like listen, I don't like to use my phone when I'm drunk because I text people I ain't supposed
Yeah,
to
you
text.
do. We all do. I feel
We're
like
gonna leave that alone though.
I think we all do.
All right, thank y'all. We'll see y'all later. See y'all
All
in
right.
2
We
weeks.
love y'all.
Deuces.
Oh, my ear is so sweaty.
Hold on, girl. No, we ain't done yet.